What's good, y'all? Chicago Sports Hub. Quick shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs beating TCU 65-7. Shitted on them. I take that back. Dog shitting on their ass. Like, that shit is ridiculous in the championship. I'm sorry, guys. I know I gave y'all TCU plus 11.5, but I'm going to make it up to y'all. Shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs, though. I'm going to make this real quick. Nobody in college football is fucking with SEC teams. And that's facts, bro. Those down south teams, ain't nobody fucking with them. Man, I regret it so much because I'm a defensive, I love defensive football. I love it. And we all know Georgia is one of the top defensive football teams in the fucking nation. And yes, I feel like a fucking idiot for taking TCU. I fell into the fucking trap. The whole public was all over them. And that's my number one fucking rule. Why the fuck would you go why would you go with the public, damn it? But hey, it's all good, and there's new opportunities this week, damn it. So let's get straight into it, though. Sean Strickland, UFC is back, by the way. Fight night. We're talking about one fight, main event fight. Sean Strickland versus Imavov. Imavov, if you guys don't know who Imavov is, he's from France. He's young, 27 years old, 12-3 in the MMA record for his MMA and shit. This one's pretty tough because Imavov, he's a good grappler, and he's pretty good with striking, too. I was watching some of his past fights. This motherfucker's pretty decent. And Sean Strickland, we know Sean Strickland. He's good with the jabs and the striking and all that other shit. But I'm worried because Imavov grappling, it looks pretty fucking good, man. And I'm also worried because, if you guys don't know, Sean Strickland, he took this fight last minute. It was originally going to be Kevin Gastelum versus Imavov, but Kevin Gastelum got injured and shit. So Sean Strickland stepped in and took this fight last minute. So I'm worried about Sean Strickland's stamina. You know, his cardio throughout the whole fight because he didn't really have a full camp for this fight. Listen, if he had a full camp and trade 5-6 weeks, wherever the fuck, how long your camp is to train for fights, I'm taking Sean Strickland. But, you know, late fight and shit he took, I'm going to still go with Sean Strickland, but I'm not confident, man, because this Imov guy, he's pretty good. He's pretty damn good. So I'm going to go with Sean Strickland, but I'm not super confident. Even though Sean Strickland is pissed off by his last fight against Jared Cannonier, he thought Sean Strickland should have beat Jared Cannonier. The judges were tweaking whatever the fuck, but yeah, man. So Sean Strickland has a chip on his shoulder. That's what we got, man. For UFC this weekend, we got Sean Strickland. That's what we going with. Let's talk about NFL, man. NFL playoffs, Wildcard. We got Saturday, we got Sunday, and we got Monday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we got games, man. Let's get straight into it, though. The Seahawks versus the 49ers. They're at 49ers. Listen, man. The last time the Seahawks played the 49ers, they were at Seattle. They kept it a close game. Primetime game. Usually fucking happens. But for this one, man, I'm going to go with 49ers minus 6.5. I really think they could cover minus 10, the original spread, whatever it is. But I'm going to be, I'm going to be smart about it. I'm going to bump it down a little bit, go minus 6.5, 49ers. And if you want to fuck with some touchdown props and shit, I do think Deebo Samuel can get a touchdown this week. He's been out the past few weeks, due to an injury and shit. He didn't really play much last week because, well, why the fuck would you play the last week of the season when you're dealing with an injury? So I can see him, man, having a really good game against Seattle's defense. Seattle defense, they're not really that good. So, yeah, man, if you want to, bump the odds for that shit, Deebo Samuel touchdown, but I really like 49ers minus 6.5. That's what we got, 49ers versus Seahawks. The next game, Chargers versus the Jaguars. They're at Jacksonville Jaguars. This one's going to be a really interesting game. The Jaguars, they finished strong. They look pretty good. They're hot right now. Trevor Lawrence is throwing the ball really good. He's being consistent with it, too. But Chargers, man, Justin Herbert, hey, first time in the playoffs. About time, you know what I'm saying? Because he deserved to be in the playoffs the past few years. You know what I'm saying? It was, I don't know, the coaching last year and all the fucking mistakes past few years. It's finally good to see Justin Herbert in the playoffs. So with that being said, Chargers and the Jaguars, they played each other earlier in the year. The Chargers lost to the Jaguars, but Austin Eckler, he wasn't playing the full game. I think he got injured like the first quarter. So listen, I know Jacksonville Jaguars, they did really good against the run with Derrick Henry and the Titans last week. But the thing about Austin Eckler, man, he could run the ball really good, but he could also catch the ball really good as well. So that's like a plus. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go with Chargers, man. I just think they're a better team overall. I can see them going to the next round compared to the Jaguars. I feel like Jaguars are just like that one underdog team, you know, that made a miracle run. But I don't see them going on to the next round. So yeah, man, give me Chargers money line. If you want to bump up the odds, I do like Austin Eckler score a touchdown. So that's what we got. Chargers versus the Jaguars. Chargers money line. Austin Eckler touchdown. The next game, Dolphins versus the Bills. If you guys don't know, Tua, quarterback from the Dolphins, he is out with the injury. Skylar Thompson is starting for the Dolphins. Everyone's pretty healthy for the Bills right now. Give me the Bills minus 6.5. I think the minus 14 is too much, even though they might cover it because Skylar Thompson's a quarterback for the Dolphins. I'm going to go with Bills minus 6.5, man. It's probably not value, but you can probably parlay that shit with something. I really think Bills get on that business, man. They stand on that business. And the Bills defense, they might give Skylar Thompson a hard time, bro. He's a rookie, first playoff game at Buffalo. Give me Bills minus 6.5. That's what I got for that game. The next game, Giants versus the Vikings. Earlier in the year, the Giants almost beat the Vikings at Minnesota. Here we are again. They're at Minnesota one more time. I'm not picking a winner in this game because I'm not really confident in the Vikings. I don't know. I feel like they're going to fucking choke like they always fucking do. But listen, I'm going to go with Saquon Barkley touchdown just because Vikings run defense is not good. It's probably one of the worst in the league with the Texans and excuse me, all other teams and shit down there. But yeah, man, I'm going to roll with Saquon Barkley touchdown. If I had to pick a winner, though, I think Giants, man. I'm not going to lie. They almost beat the Vikings last time they played against each other. The Giants look pretty damn decent. You know what I'm saying? They changed the culture around with the team. They might run the fucking ball all day with Saquon Barkley. But yeah, man, if I had to pick a winner, give me Giants. I'll roll with the Giants. But I really like Saquon Barkley score a touchdown. Vikings versus the Giants. Next game, Sunday night. We got the Ravens versus the Bengals. They're at Cincinnati. If you guys don't know, Lamar Jackson, he is out with the injury. He was really trying his best. He was really trying his best to play, participate in practice and shit this week. Just so, he got a feel and shit to play fucking this Sunday. But it's not looking like that. They announced it earlier, an hour ago. They said that Lamar Jackson, he's out for this weekend and shit. Lamar Jackson, he said it himself that he really wanted to play. He tried his best. Could have happened. Can't force it. He has a knee injury. That's really big. But yeah, man, so no Lamar Jackson. I think fucking the Bengals played the Ravens last week, actually. So I got Bengals minus 5.5, minus 5.5. I really think the Bengals, they might put up some points. I don't think the Ravens offense can get the ball rolling down the field. So I think that's where that's where the lead comes in. That's where I can see the Bengals taking the lead by 6 or more. So give me Bengals minus 5.5, man. You can parlay that shit with the Bills minus 6.5. So that's what I got. Ravens versus the Bengals. Bengals minus 5.5, minus 5.5. Alternate spread. The last game, Monday night, we got the Cowboys versus the Buccaneers. They're at Tampa Bay. Brady, he's back in the playoffs. If you guys don't know, Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl every other year. He didn't win last year. I don't know. Maybe it's the year we see him in the Super Bowl. We're going to say that for next episode. But back to this game. Cowboys versus the Buccaneers. Listen, I'm going to roll with the Buccaneers. They're at Tampa Bay. This is a crazy stat. Tom Brady 7-0 against the Cowboys all time. So Brady got their number. Give me Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, man. Buccaneers money line. Buccaneers are underdog right now. I understand why, because the Buccaneers, they've been kind of struggling this season, moving the ball down the field. So I don't blame the Bucs. I don't blame the Bucs having the Buccaneers underdog. I just don't trust Dak Prescott. Like, when he played the fucking Washington Commanders last week, he looked off, man. And it sucks. Like, you could see him doing good 3 games. The next 3 games after that, he's fucking not making the right passes. He's inconsistent. So, I don't know, man. I don't really trust Dak. I trust Brady more. 7-0 against the Cowboys. That says a lot. Give me Buccaneers money line for the Cowboys, man. That's what we got. That's about it, though. Short video. NFL predictions this weekend. UFC as well. Stay tuned next episode. Super Bowl's around the motherfucking corner, y'all. Let's get it. Peace out.